dial to get where you want to go. And I believe that's the plan. Saturday at 7:30, this net's going to be on. And I believe they're trying to get net controllers for all of them, so we're going to have one big party.
You go, well, keep me in mind, maybe I can do one, depending on the frequency, right?
Yeah, Roger. Let Bill know tonight on the net here that you're interested, and we'll hopefully get you in there to operate one. Alrighty, T-minus about a minute here, and I'll start it up. Thanks for calling back there, Ike. VA3 IKE, VA3 BVH, 7-3 for now. We'll catch you on the net here in a minute.
R30, I'll speak to you soon. VA3 IKE, Clark.
Okay, now that we're all settled in tonight, good evening. This is VA3 BVH, starting off your final Tuesday night Spark Net of the season. Just wanted to thank everybody once again for joining me on Tuesday night. It's been a pleasure, as always. And tonight I've got a little special something for all those trivia lovers. I've got one more question for everybody, so stay tuned for that. We're going to take a pause for emergency or priority traffic. Please call net control VA3 BVH. Alrighty, well, I guess we'll start it off. We'll start off in Leamington tonight. First things first. To all those who did get the email in the chain, I didn't get on Facebook, but for all those who did get the email, you probably saw a weird-looking picture. This picture's been depicted several times and has been redrawn and recreated, at least from what I've seen in research, and it best describes the answer we're looking for tonight. So that question will be, just speaking of the times that we're in right now, we are going to ask that you provide the answer for the most deadliest plague of all time in history. So have that floating in the back of your head. We will definitely reveal that answer at the end of the net tonight. Just a little throw at you trivia to close her out here in Tuesday night land here on the 7:30. So with that being said, just going to drop here to cycle up before we get going. All right, so with that being said, we'll take check-ins in Leamington on the Tango Oscar Mike machine, VE3 TOM here in Leamington, about a stone's throw, maybe a block away from myself. Looking for check-ins tonight for this evening's 7:30 Tuesday edition, final Spark Tuesday night net of the season. Please call VA3 BVH, your NCS tonight.
VE3 VDF, Mark in Leamington. VA3 IKE, Screamington. VE3 TPD.
VA3 Alpha Oscar Uniform, mobile in Essex, QRU.
VE3 Bravo X-Ray, QRU.
BJ, QRU.
VRAE Mobile, QRU.
Lots of people in Leamington tonight. All right, let's hold it there. I've got VE3 VDF, VA3 IKE, VE3 TPD. I've got VA3 AOU, VE3 BX, VE3 DPJ, and I believe the last one was VE3 Romeo Echo Alpha. All right, else, might as well just open it up. Anybody else for the net, please call.
Whiskey. Victor Alpha 3, Papa Golf Delta. There's no 3 Delta killing in and out. Echo 3, Tango Golf November, Syrian Winston.
Alright, adding to that list, we got Whiskey Golf Whiskey, Papa Golf Delta, Delta Kilo Yankee in and out, and Tango Golf November. Anybody else?
Victor Lima Alpha. Delta Foxtrot Alpha.
Alrighty, I picked up VE3 Victor Lima Alpha, VE3 Delta Fox Alpha. Anybody else?
Victor Alpha 3, Delta Romeo Quebec, QRU. Alpha 3, Delta Delta Papa, Dennis Tecumseh, QRU.
A3 DSW, Kevin and Windsor, QRU.
3 YYX, Steve and Tecumseh, QRU.
To add to that list, I've got DRQ is QRU, DDP QRU, DSW QRU, and Yankee X-Ray. A whole slew of alpha calls, all QRU. Thank you, gentlemen. Anybody else for the final Spark Net of the season? One, come on, now's your chance. VA3, BVH, go ahead.
3 RE Mobile.
Repeat that last again, sorry?
Alpha number 3, Romeo Alpha Echo Mobile.
Roger that. I believe I maybe copied your call in there wrong the last time. VA3 Romeo Alpha Echo is what I have now. All right, sounds good. Let's move to the top of the list and get through these. VE3 VDF, welcome, Mark. Good evening.
VA3 BVH, or I should say VC3, stay safe. Net controller from VE3 VDF returning using this portable radio of mine and running about 3 watts out. So I think I got some of it programmed in here, but the DMR is a little bit different. So that's UCY and US's job there, I guess. So to fiddle around with this radio. So. And that programming and that. Either way, I don't have too much else for the net there. At least it's warmed up a little bit today. It's been not too bad. So haven't did much, but hey, I enjoyed today. So back to net. VC3 stay safe on that controller from VE3 VDF portable.
Yeah, roger that, Mark. I believe that call is expired, which is why I'm not using it. There was supposed to be another one, but I was told after the 12th that we're not allowed to use that one, which is why I'm using my own. But thanks for checking in tonight. You're sounding good on what you've programmed in, so that's a step in the right direction. Enjoy the new radio. VA3 IKE, Mr. Ike, give me an update. What's going on down there at your place?
Just enjoying the weather down here like there's no, put the pool in the backyard. Not. Hey, I do have a question for your plague. Are you going by percentage of population killed or numbers killed? What answer are you looking for?
Tonight, we're not just going to ask for the answer. We want you to think about it. So we're going to run a different kind of trivia tonight. So keep your answer in the back of your head. We'll reveal it at the end. I'm going for sheer numbers. sheer amount in numbers, as many as possible. What has claimed the most out of anything on this planet? I know there's a lot of them, but one really stood out to me. And I'll give you a hint. I believe it was the second wave of this. So you're looking for a second wave. But anyhow, what's the update? How are the antennas up?
Only the verticals. The Yankees are still on the ground, so we'll see. Hopefully, maybe this week. I don't know. It's Father's Day. Chances are it's not going to get done this weekend, but we'll see. Other than that, hey, I'm having fun on 6-meter sideband because the ring goes up high enough now I can play. And today on 2 meters, I got to Delavan, New York, and it's 50 miles south of Buffalo. So, hey, I'm getting closer to where I want to go. Other than that, let's see, VC3 go home, VA3 IKE.
Yeah, that would be a funny one to do. But roger that, sounds good. All right, yeah, just keep me in the loop, and we'll figure some time out to do that. Alrighty, I'm going to just quickly, George, I know you're next, but I'm just going to quickly flip to the mobile station there on the road because I don't know where he's at, and I don't know if he's going to be home soon. So, Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Alpha Echo, mobile station, go ahead from VA3 BVH.
Very much. This is VA3 RAE Mobile. The name here is Art Alpha Romeo Tango, and you may know me from my home call, V3AKJ. We're out tonight for dinner out tonight. And we're sitting in a parking lot at McDonald's on the far southwest corner of Windsor and comping the nets. I wanted to say hello and thanks for all the nets you've done because I understand things are winding down. So in case I don't get a chance to say it, thanks very much again for all your work here. Back to net control, VE3 AKJ, or VA3 RAE Mobile.
Roger that. We'll pen the other call in for you there, Art. Thanks for joining us tonight. And to my knowledge, there's still going to be one big one on Saturday. So maybe if Bill jumps in here, he can enlighten us on what's going on. But I believe at 7:30 sharp on the weekend, we're going to be running several all at once. That's the game plan here. So stay in the loop, and I'm sure Bill will update us in the next couple days on what's going to be going down. So thanks for the mobile check-in. Back up to VE3 TPD. George, welcome back. Anything for the Spark finale there, George? Over to you from VA3 BVH.
BVH and again from VE3 TPD. Not much to really add here. It's been a beautiful day on this end. Got a little tour down the road on the bike. That's kind of neat. But not into much today. Kind of took it easy. Anyway, with that, not much else to add, so we'll turn it back to net VE3 TPD.
From the east side of Wheatley, thank you, George. Alrighty, thanks for checking in. Hopefully we grab you on Saturday. And yeah, nice weather. Nothing but sunshine. I heard rain possible for the weekend, but meteorologists are unsure yet. So I'm calling for a small chance that there might be a thunderstorm, but we'll see. Thanks, George. Onward, I've got VA3 Alpha Oscar Uniform QRU. Thank you, sir. I believe that would be Craig. And now I've got VE3 Bravo X-Ray. I'm not too sure if you said QRU or not, but I'll call you and see if you're there. VA3 BVH. And I believe he did say QRU, so V3BX is checked in. Victor Echo 3 Delta Papa Juliet, go ahead.
Signing in as QRU. Thank you.
Roger, Roger, not a problem. Still a little bit iffy on the hearing here there, gentlemen, so thanks for bearing with me. Okay, so I've got BX and DPJ in there. I've already taken care of Art in the mobile. So let's go back out to the east side of Essex County, the far east side into Kent County. Back out that way through VE3WGW. Graham, welcome back to the net. Anything for us tonight? And I know you're a busy man. What would it take to get that power supply back quicker there, my friend? VE3WGW from VA3BVH. Go ahead, sir.
VA3BVH and the multitude, VE3 Whiskey Golf Whiskey. Well, the picture reminds me of the Monty Python movie, one of them, and where he was very satirical. Bring out your dead, bring out your dead. It took between 70 and 200 million people, so it was, it wasn't very good. And luckily now that we have the medicine, we have not got that great a number of deaths, but we're still up there. There's a lot of people that passed away, and unfortunate, but that's the way life is. We're born but to die, unfortunately. Some of us sooner, some of us later. I plan to be 100. I haven't peed enough people off yet, so I'm not ready. But anyway, back to you there, Brian. And what I'm doing, I'm cleaning out the garage. I got the half-ton truck, half the box filled now with junk and garbage. It's just got to be dumped somewhere, so I'll have to find a place that'll take it all and just dump it all. I know I have to pay to get rid of it, but hey, it gotta go. I need the room. So anyway, back to you, sir. VA3. Let's get a call. It's not BDF. Whatever you are there, Brian, go for it. VE3WGW.
Roger that, Graham. Thanks for checking in with us, and good to hear that you're doing well. And it's certainly a different time, that's for sure. I won't be making as many trips to your neck of the woods now. More to come on that later. But the grandparents sold the house down there, so they're moving back this way. So I won't be in Wheatley quite as much. But it's been a great run. They've been there for like 50 plus years, so I'm happy that they're finally making the downsize move. So it's been a great area to live, and I grew up spending a lot of time in Wheatley, so I definitely love the little village of Wheatley. Thanks for checking in with us, Graham. Let's keep going here. VA3PGD. Still out in Kent County, further into Kent County. George, welcome back to the net. Go ahead there, sir.
VA3PH from VA3PGD. Good evening, Brian, and everyone on the net. Yeah, not too much here. Just another beautiful day. We spent time out on the deck this morning and then this afternoon. So that was really great. The only other thing is we've been, our group here, our club here in Chatham has been trying to figure out where in the world can we meet once we can really get going again. So I guess we've been in discussion about trying to use Microsoft Teams, and because the venue that we had before COVID-19 was a long-term care facility, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. So I think we'll probably just go online and hold our meetings that way. So that's really about it. So we're exploring that right now to see how that's going to work. So anyway, that's about it for now. So VA3PGD back to VA3BDH net control.
Yeah, thanks, George. Sounds like a fun day overall. And yeah, we're in the same boat, actually. We're at a care facility, so yeah, we always break for a couple months over the summer and resume in September, so I'm sure that that will be discussed as we need it to be addressed if we're still confined a little bit. It's a great idea. Microsoft Teams, Zoom calls, Skype, Facebook video, house party. There's all kinds of platforms to meet up on nowadays online, so that's always a great solution to meeting, that's for sure. And thanks for checking in there, George. Thanks for checking in, and of course, everybody, thank you to everyone who's checking in with me this season throughout all this, and of course, the last several weeks have definitely been a must to get on the microphone and talk. I've been working, but I try and fit it in when I can, but lots to do outside. Lots of summer projects and stuff that want to get done out back, so that's what we've been doing. We've been really busy on this end with summer and outdoor stuff, so thanks for checking in there, George. DKY was QRU, VE3 TGN. Go ahead there, Tim. Good evening.
Good evening there. Brian, boy, you got a good long tutu on frequency tonight. That sounds good. I hate to see the Nets go for the summer, but, you know, you got to enjoy the summer, too. Need time off. The Nets and all their manager and that. It's a beautiful day. Everything's well. My brother is back at his nursing home. All well, and everything turned out good for him. So I'm quite happy about that, Brian, and that, and definitely thanks. Lots of check-ins. Always got a good altitude on frequency. So have a good net. Say 73 to well, and I'll be listening to that Active Riot, VA3 BVH, VA3 TGN in Windsor.
Roger that, Tim. Thanks for joining us, and yeah, great news on your brother, and glad that he's all back to the picture of health and living a good, healthy life now. That's awesome. It's definitely not going anywhere, especially down in this neck of the woods with all the migrant communities getting infected now, but there is a light. There is a light. It's at the end of the tunnel. We're not quite there yet. Thanks for checking in, Tim. VE3 VLA, go ahead, sir. VA3 BVH here with the net. Go ahead.
VE3 VLA. Oh, I'm just here watching what's going on in Seattle, and it's getting very interesting. So 73 is everybody on net. I'm going to that to see what's going on. 73 is everybody.
7-3, and thanks for joining us. We'll catch you later. Victor Echo 3 Delta Fox Alpha, go ahead. VA3 BVH.
3 BVH, TFA returning. Thanks a lot, Brian. Good evening to everybody on net. I should have called QRU. I'm always on lunch at 7:30, and I have to run in and out of the plant because there's an RF cave in there. Over.
Roger that. No worries. I might not have picked that up, but all right, we'll go over to you for a quick final, and then we'll keep moving.
Thanks a lot, everybody. These nets have been great. I've really been enjoying them. And, well, that's about it, but I'm glad everything's going well with everybody. DA3 BVH, D3 DFA, I'm clear.
Roger that. Thanks for joining us, and have fun on the rest of your shift. I've been working too this entire time, so what can I say? No rest for the wicked. Thanks for checking in, and then now I've got my 4 QRUs at the end here. VA3 DRQ, who is, I believe, at the hospital tonight. Once again, Rick, thanks for taking care of us and keeping everything clean in the hospital up there in the city. VA3 DDP, Dennis's QRU. I got VA3 DSW and VA3 YYX, both QRU. Thank you, gentlemen. Gonna take a standby here, just cycle up the repeaters. Alright, we'll take another standby here for check-ins. This is VA3BVH, your net control station for the Sun Parlor finale here on Tuesday night. Go ahead.
Echo 3, Victor Fox Fox, mobile, Essex, QRU.
Victor Alpha 3, New York, QRU.
3 DFN, QRU. MXL, QRU. A3, JYV, QRU.
Very busy Windsor Airport. In and out, and Ike, if you can go to 5-2, I appreciate it. B3, EWD.
Done. Great, Roger on all that. Thank you, gentlemen. Picked up a bunch of QRUs. I've got VE3 Victor Fox Fox, VA3 New York, VE3 Delta Fox November, VE3 MXL, VA3 JYB, and VE3 Echo Whiskey Delta. Thank you, gentlemen. Anybody else for the net, please call. Net control VA3 BVH.
Bravo, Oscar, 3 Fox Echo X-ray, QRU, good evening.
Alright, I picked up VE3 Bravo Oscar Kilo and VE3 Fox Echo X-ray QRU. Anybody else? Alright, we will go to Victor Echo 3 Bravo Oscar Kilo. Go ahead.
Quick pause here to see if I'm making it in on the UHF side of wind. Over.
Yeah, you're making it in. Go ahead.
That's all I wanted to know, really. I just thought I'd try to check in on the UHF side. This time I didn't seem to have much success the last time I tried it. So thank you for that. Nothing else to report. Back to net control. VA3 BDH, VE3 B okay.
Yes, we will all be okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good rest of your evening. And yep, you're making the machine just fine tonight. No issues whatsoever. VE3FEX, thank you, Mark. QRU. Anybody else for the net, please call.
Alpha 3, Tango November Juliet, QRU.
Alrighty, I picked up Tim, VA3 TNJ QRU. Thank you, sir. Anybody else for the net, please call. VA3 BVH, Victor Alpha 3, Bravo Victor Hotel.
PFME.
Recheck. I got you in there, VE3FME. There was a recheck behind you. Go ahead on the recheck.
I just want to see if I can hit the Stevenson repeater from Windsor with this new rig.
Yeah, you're coming in, no problem. What's the call?
Victor Alpha 3, Delta Sierra Whiskey, Kevin in Windsor.
Roger that. Yep, we got you in there. QRU from earlier, but yeah, you're making it just fine. No issues. You're just, there's a touch of white noise, but other than that, you're full quieting. No issues at all. Anybody else? Let's see. see. So I've got you in there, Brett, out in Essex. Give me 1 sec here. Let's see if there's any more check-ins. Please call Net Control. This is your final time of the season here on Tuesday night. This is our final net for the season until September. VA3 BVH looking for your check-in. Go ahead.
Go 3 Lima Delta Juliet. Here. LDJ.
We had a couple doubles. I'll let everyone know who I picked up. I've got YVT QRU. I've got Victor Echo 3 Lima Delta Juliet. And I believe I heard Victor Echo 3 Lima Victor Juliet. Anybody else? Please call.
He's out here.
There's the Grizzly. The good quality Grizzly, I might add. VE3 GQG. Thank you, Glenn. Anybody else? Can anybody relay that? I didn't catch anything, just a bunch of noise. Perhaps Windsor heard it? I guess not. All right, let's go back up to the top. VE3 FME out in Essex. Go ahead there, Brett. Welcome back for the finale. Tonight, once again, we're doing silent trivia. We're going to think of our answer and keep it thunk until we reach the end of the net. At which time I'll let everybody know what the answer is. Just a little bit different tonight so we can keep the check-ins moving. Brett, go ahead. And tonight our question that you can be thinking of the answer for is what has been the world's deadliest virus or plague that has taken the lives in sheer numbers? We're looking for the total number. Because Ike asked the question earlier what we were looking for. We're looking for sheer total numbers, so the largest population. Brett, welcome back. How are you tonight? VA3, BVH, go ahead.
BVH, Net Control, VE3 FME, Brett in Essex. Hello, Brian. Good net. Nice net going here for the final net for the summer. Yeah, it was a very big number, like 20 million, and it was about 100 years ago. So that's all I'm going to add to it. Anyway, today, very good. Did a lot of yard work. We're all very tired again. So, and with that, I'm expecting more dirt from my garden tomorrow. So, 73 all, and hope you have a nice net there, Brian. BA3, BVH.
Roger that. You're just lumping more work on, but that's sounds like it's a job well worth seeing come the end of it. Thanks for joining there, Brett, and you have yourself a good night. Let's see. I've got VE3YVT. Please tell your better half to get on the radio because he needs to check in. VE3LDJ. Go ahead, sir. Good evening.
Good evening to you. Hopefully I'm making it into the repeater. I just was in the backyard when I heard the net was on. I had my handheld with me, and it's got the tiniest antenna you can find, so I didn't think I'd make it in from there. Been a good week so far. I picked up some barbecue parts at home via hardware store, and this was like 2 weeks ago, and they keep sending me your delivery is ready to be picked up at the store emails. So I was going to call them, but I think this is a little more important. I'm not sure, but let's throw a wild guess out there and say tetanus, just to see what happens. Hope everybody's having a good weekend, and back to you. This is VE3LDJ, and I think I doubled twice, which would make me a double-double. Back to you.
Okay, roger that. No worries. So maybe the call after yours is potentially a ghost. No problem at all. Thanks for checking in and joining us. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Let's see. I'll throw out that call just in case I did hear somebody else. VE3 Lima Victor Juliet. Is that a valid call? I guess not. No worries. We'll scratch it off. Over to the Grizzly, VE3 GQG. Glenn, for a final time here on Tuesday night. How are you? We're shutting her down tonight, and just a reminder, we are having one on Saturday. All of us net controllers, and we might be looking for some, so talk to Bill. We're looking to do a 7:30 finale, running multiple nets on multiple frequencies and on multiple repeaters throughout each county down here, and just looking for one last hurrah before we shut it all down for the summer. So with that, Glenn, over to you, VE3, the good quality Grizzly from VA3. BVH, go ahead.
Roger that, Mr. Bryan. Net control. Loving it, loving it, loving it. As to your question there, worst or deadliest virus of all, I'm going to have to go with the HIV virus. Over 32 million dead and counting. I don't know if that's the right answer or not, but that's my answer. Looking forward to tomorrow. My 3,000 watt inverter arrives. The final piece of the puzzle for completing my 400 watt generator. Solar generator, that is. And I'm going to be able to get that all wired up on the weekend, so I'm extremely excited about that. As for the other thing, I'll have to check the schedule, but I'm thinking I'm probably not available for net control. But thanks for keeping me in mind. Good job all the way around. This has been an incredible undertaking, getting all of this done. You guys have been amazing, and, checked in as much as we could, and enjoyed it every time. So thanks for doing it, and thanks for keeping it all interesting. So with that, I'll turn it back to net control. 73 from BE3, the good quality Grizzly. See you in the fall.
Yeah, roger that there, Glenn. Thanks for joining us. And yes, we will definitely see you in the fall. And then, like I was saying there, we are running one more on Saturday. Multiple nets going on, so please keep in touch with Bill, VE3ES, for any details on what's going on Saturday. But for now, we'll keep moving. We need more check-ins. Please call VA3 BVH.
V3 Papa Victor, Riverside, QRU. 3 setup, Riverside, QRU.
November, India.
Code Sugar.
And there he is, Mr. Bill. All right, VE3 Papa Victor QRU, VE3ZO QRU. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Chris. VE3NNI. Out to you there, sir. Good evening and welcome to the Spark finale here on Tuesday night.
NNI, I think I doubled four times, so I finally got through with my handheld. Just cooking some popcorn on fire, and the kids enjoyed that. And that's about going to wrap the night up. Back to net control. This is VE3 NNI.
Well, that's always fun, doing it right over the open flame. I'm actually kind of jealous. That's the best popcorn. Thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great summer, and hopefully we'll catch you on Saturday. Alrighty, to Papa Emeritus himself, VE3ES. Mr. Bill, good evening. Perhaps you could update the plethora of ham radio operators that are currently on the air as to what is going on for a big finale on Saturday. VE3ES, Bill, over to you from VA3BVH.
Brian, and all the ships at sea, so to speak. The big news is my Dodge is in the dealership overnight. No car. General Motors, here I come. Okay, well, say good evening to all. Just some stats. These nets will continue. Hope everybody realizes that there's going to be nets tomorrow night, for example. 4 nets, a quad net Wednesday. We're running 4 nets. Tonight's only 1 net, but tomorrow night we're going to be running 4 nets on 220. What else? Triple I, 2 over on Triple I, and what's the 4th one? A simplex, 6-meter simplex. We're going to be running the net on 52.525 simplex. Lots of nets coming. That's tomorrow night. Thursday night is going to be a triple net Thursday. Friday, we're putting the finishing touches on a DMR net for all you DMR users. Friday night normally is DMR night, and we do it local. And we're just bringing in the a dozen, maybe 15 local stations. But Friday night, running the net on DMR Canada. We've got this net is official. It's been sanctioned by VE2TAX and VE9MP and all the guys that are the gurus of the CAN Turbo network that we have, that we all use, and it's going to be run throughout Canada, and we'll see how that turns out. So Rick and I are going to look after that puppy on Friday night, and then Saturday, the big news for Saturday is that's all at the same time. We're going to be running multiple nets all at the same time. We're still putting the finishing touches on it, and we're going to have all your regular net controllers, Brian, myself, Mike UCY, Chris Zetto, Ed VA, everybody hopefully can make it. We're going to be on multiple nets. If this all goes according to plan, we're going to be on the, these are all FM, VHF FM nets, the big ones that we've all run. The one on Triple R, 145.47, the one here on the Win Tom combo. We're going to be on the V3 Triple I repeater on VHF FM, V3 Triple Z. We're going to be on the chatter machine VA3 KCR 146.68. We're going to run a 10-meter sideband net. 10-meter single sideband. We're trying to have a second station going to listen and provide relay purposes for that. But all the final details, we're still working on all that, trying to get everybody coordinated on this. But we're looking at 6 nets on Saturday, all at the same time. Some of them will probably just be QRU, rapid fire, get in there and move on to another net. But details will be out the next day or two. So that's what's going on. Today we've had over 2,800 check-ins. We're well north of 2,800. Hopefully when this is all done, we will be well north of 3,000 check-ins. Tonight is net number 128. I think we'll be north of 140 nets. And hopefully we'll have our new call. The paperwork is underway, but haven't heard yet from Industry Canada for Victor Charlie 3 Stay Well, STYWELL. So that's been requested, but I thought we'd have that by yesterday, but still don't have it. Won't have it for tomorrow, unfortunately. But I'm hopeful we can get this thing ready for the big Canada-wide net on Friday. So there's all the comments. I want to thank everybody who has checked in tonight. This is the last Spark Tuesday Night FM net. Brian's taking a well-earned vacation over the summer. Some of these nets this will be the end of it. Some of these nets were one-off, maybe two-off. Some of the nets were resurrected nets. For example, the net on III VHF. The Retirees Club had for years, a couple of decades, had a net on Wednesday nights, and hopefully it will come back and stay with us in the fall, or whatever the Retirees Club feel that they can do, or want to do, or whatever. Don't fear, there will be nets over the summer. The 6-meter net will continue. I think Rick is working on keeping the 220 net going, and who knows what else. We're not done yet, but the grand finale is this coming Saturday. So, but watch your email for further details. Brian, sorry for taking up so much time. Hopefully you can get a few more check-ins yet. As for the big killer, who knows? I think the quick answer is the Spanish flu back at the end of World War I. But who knows? And hopefully the one we're going through is truly coming to an end, because everybody wants to join me. We're going to get several carloads. We're all driving to Chatham to get haircuts. Over to you, Brian. Carry on. VA3 BVH. Brian, thanks for being here for these nets every Tuesday night. Brian will be back on Saturday, and then the Spark Tuesday Night FM net will return in the fall. For the Spark members, for all the club members, it looks like all the clubs are working on something, whether it's a Zoom, whether it's email meetings, stuff like that. But for the Spark members, watch your email box. We'll talk about getting together. We've got to decide who the next executive is come September, and stuff like that there. And the Spark Sun Trail Amateur Radio Club did buy a trailer. We've been trying to find a trailer to purchase. That's been purchased. That's been overhauled. Radios are installed, and the town of Leamington loves us. That trailer is in use as we speak, with the effort going on to test the offshore workers out in Leamington. So that trailer's been put to use, and it should be a good thing to represent ham radio. Brian, over to you. VA3 BVH, VE3 Echo Sugar 73, and Junior V3 GKO is not here tonight. Like I said, a certain tall blonde whisked him away for the evening, so who knows? But no GKO tonight, Brian. Over to you, VE3ES.
Roger, well, we all fall victim to that at some point in time, right? Thanks for the update there, Bill, and hopefully we'll be in touch throughout the rest of the week in terms of, I believe is it going to be, it's going to be all 7:30 start times there, Bill, on Saturday?
All at 7:30, all at the same time. So at one point there will be 6 nets up and running. So take your pick, make a list of the 6 nets, and check off as you go around. It's probably best just to go QRU, but if anybody has anything to say, this will be the last time for the 7:30 nets. So 7:30 on Saturday night, about 6 nets, if we can pull this off. Over to you, Brian.
Roger, I'm thinking of streaming mine maybe. We'll see. but I guess we'd have to have everybody on board with that. So regardless, we'll get her done, all 6 if that be the case, and then I will try and flip around to get a couple towards the end of mine, I guess, maybe. But we'll see what happens. Alrighty, Bill, thanks for the update. Keep your eyes on your inboxes, everybody. Bill will be providing an update sometime throughout the week here for Saturday. So thanks for checking in, Bill. Anybody else for the net tonight, please call VA3BVH. This is the last time you can check in on Tuesday night for the season. Looking for your check-in here. This is VA3BVH in the Sun Parlor. We're closing the Spark Net down for the season tonight, returning in the fall. So stay tuned for that. And of course, our last big finale here on Saturday night, when all 6 nets will run for our finale. Anybody else for the net tonight, please call Net Control. Go ahead.
E3TMY, QRU, Brian.
I've got Mr. Tim in there. Thank you, sir. QRU. Anybody else, please call. Alright, I guess we'll do a last call. Last call. This is VA3BVH here in the Sun Parlor. Looking for your last call check-in to the Tuesday 7:30 net here, the final Spark Net of the season. We will be returning in the fall. Last chance to check in. Please call VA3BVH. Alrighty, last call. Anybody else before we reveal the trivia answer? Alrighty, I guess not. So I'm sure everyone's wondering what that answer is. Well, it is in fact the Black Death. The Black Death was the official second wave of the bubonic plague. It killed approximately 75 to 200 million. This is 10 to 60, a potential 60% of the whole European population. This affected Europe, parts of Asia, and North Africa. It was during the years 1346 to 1353 that this occurred. By numbers, it claimed the largest amount of human life. So while you guys are pondering what the COVID virus is doing, just think we have it a lot better than people back then. And I believe somebody mentioned tonight that it's in great part and parcel due to not only our medical care but our medicine in general. So that's what I pulled out of the hat for an answer. So thanks for joining us tonight. And being a part of these nets, I appreciate everyone letting me run these. It's been fun, as always. And thanks again, once again, to Rick, Bill, Mike, the whole gang for getting on top of these repeaters, fixing them up, putting them to good use for these nets. And we will see you in the fall. So thanks for playing this last little round of trivia with me. This is VA3BVH closing it out for Spark this season. We'll catch everybody on Saturday at 7:30. See you later. We'll be shutting her down. VA3BVH is now clear. another time. 7-3.